Hey folks, Rob here with another 64 gameplay, and this time it's a look at a rather recent release, a little game called Paper Plane, which is put together by Roy Fielding, who's been a vet 64 coder and involved in games and demo stuff for a long time. It's one of the little games that came out on the latest issue of the fanzine Reset, and I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. So my best score so far is 19. It's based... he says it's based on a mobile game, which one I actually hadn't seen, but... So the basic objective is, let's be honest, straightforward. You just need to have the little plane here and avoid all the structures, for want of a better term, coming down the screen and not crash like a silly person like that. But all up, it's a fairly simple game, and that formula, works really well in the mobile space, and I still think it works well here on the 64. Just a quick game you can play, beat your score, and have fun doing. And this is really well put together. He has an article in that issue, the latest issue of Reset, which I'll throw a link down below, both the magazine and the cover disc. And he talks about just the development, which is actually interesting little read. It's not a long article, but it's a good one just seeing the insights of converting an existing game over. So, I'm really loving this tune that's playing. Really nice track just in the background while you're flying. Controls feel pretty great. I mean, you've got to get used to. You've got to find that sort of rhythm in turning and not crashing like a silly person. And just finding that rhythm. Yeah, I really like the art style as well. It's nice. They sort of sell, the outlines on at least on the player sprite feels sort of cartoony. Adds a bit of a cartoony element to it. And when you consider it, sort of the nature of the game, it really works well. Some nice parallax scrolling too. 3 layers. It's a fairly little game. It's a fairly simple game, but it's one that I could see would be really good fodder for a lot of good high score runs. I mean, my best that you see is, as I'm playing now, with 30, and that actually does, I feel like you can get used to it. I don't know whether, I think it's pretty constant the level design, which would make sense for being a fairly tiny game. But, you still have to just be prepared to, control your line and just not mess it up. I mean, controls are just left and right on the joystick. Ooh. Oh! 63. I really enjoyed this. This is really what... this has to be on my list of games I want to play when I'm tired. I just want to play the game to relax. It's a really well-polished effort. So as I said, I'll link Reset and the disc in the description, or I might pop them up on screen or something. So do go check them out. It's I really love that, even after all this time, the C64 community is still working together to put together, a wonderful magazine every 3 months, just talking about, stuff in the scene. And even, from my own reconnections as of the last year or so, it's been really cool to, it's been a good way to, make friends and, find out that, and, it's something I really enjoy. So, do check the bag out, do check the disc out. It's a really fun little game. Let's see if we can beat my last score. I'm going to go for one more run, and then I'll call it. There's really, yes, you won't have hundreds of hours of, lengthy gameplay here, but this is just really the epitome of simple retro computing fun in action. Something tiny that, in this play, it doesn't demand doesn't demand your time, controls feel great, and you get to listen to a rather good synth tune in the background. How can you... I can't beat that. Well, considering this is the first time I really had a chance to sit down and play it, 63 isn't that bad. I really do recommend this. Do check it out. As I said, I'll link it. Check it out, have a play. The other thing, I guess, so that's that. Thanks for watching. It's a short one, but yeah, sometimes a short gameplay is good, especially when it's a nice, simple focus game like this. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing for more. I usually throw more vids out every week. And as usual, you see some other cool little game links around that you can check out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.